Keep Fear Games.
Oh, and you know what we forgot to do? The polite tournament thing. We didn't cut each other's decks. We'll do that next game.
I did know that too.
You're all good. You want to give me a cut right now?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to put some graveyard, draw off that ponder, and I'll pass the turn.
Alright.
Ooh, okay. Abzan slivers. I understand. There we go. I'm going to play another island here. And I'm going to pay a blue and Gitaxian probe you and look at your hand. Alright. And this is going to resolve. I'm going to draw a card off of that. And I am going to pass the turn.
Pass.
No attacks?
I'm a defensive player.
Alright, it's up to you.
I'll do it.
You cannot attack if you choose not to. I'll be at 19. And passing after that?
Yes.
I'm going to play a mountain here, and I'm just going to go ahead and run out this Nivic Cyclops. And I'm going to pass after that.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Pass.
Pay a blue. I'm going to cast a Brainstorm, and that'll trigger his ability. So he's +3/+0. Draw 3 cards. I'm going to put two back on top of my deck. I just have to decide which they're going to be.
How long have you been playing?
Since I was a little kid.
Okay.
I'm going to put back these two. And then I'm going to basic cycle this Ash Barrens. And I'm just going to go get a mountain. I'm going to get it into my hand. I'm going to play it as my land for turn.
Sorry.
Good. And then these will both be in the graveyard. I'm going to go to attacks with him. He's a 4/4.
Okay, I have a question.
Yep.
So if I block with both of these, they don't die because of the regeneration?
This one still has Summoning Sickness, so it
Okay.
wouldn't be able to tap for the regenerate ability.
Okay.
But you could just block it. Theoretically, hypothetically, you could block him with your Crypt Sliver and then regenerate it, and he would take no damage. He would take the damage, regenerate from the destruction that
die.
would happen, be removed from combat, and you would take no damage. It's fairly good play.
Okay. I'll do it.
You're doing that, so you're gonna declare blocks and then
Yeah.
regenerate in response to the damage.
Yes.
That's just fine.
Okay.
Pass the turn to you.
And he stays tapped for...
Yeah, until you're
yeah,
untapped.
until, yeah, okay.
So you're good to untap him.
What I'm going to do now...
I'm gonna respond to that by paying 2 life
Okay.
and giving him protection from white.
Okay.
And incidentally, he will also get a trigger. Doesn't really matter, he's tapped.
All right.
So that, and that's in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Those lands are still tapped.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
You're good.
I'll attack
Okay.
with him.
Neither of them have to tap to attack.
Okay.
So you can reasonably attack with both of them and still be up for defense.
Okay, so I'll do that then.
I'll be at 14. Any other plays after that?
Pass.
I'm going to start things off by floating 2 blue mana. There's 2 right there, and then I'm going to cast Gush, returning these to my hand instead of paying its mana cost.
Okay.
That'll trigger his ability once, and I will draw 2 cards. I'm going to play out my Loan for turn. I'm going to pay a red and lightning bolt that dude.
Okay.
Trigger. You can regenerate in response to that if you choose. It would take him off the table for blocking, but so would him dying.
Yes. I'd rather regenerate. So
You can tap one of them.
one of them.
Yeah, and is it regenerate target sliver?
Yeah. So
Targeting himself.
yes.
So it's 2 triggers, and then these are both resolved. Still have 2 blue mana in my mana pool.
So does he attack for 6 now?
He would attack for 7.
7. Okay.
I'm going to use one of that blue and this red.
Oh, those are only temporary mana?
This is like floating in my mana pool.
Okay.
So when I move to my next phase, if I move to combat, it'll go away. So I'm just going to capitalize on it now. This card's kind of funky to play with. I'm going to cast Temur Battle Rage, targeting my Nivix Cyclops. So he'll get an additional trigger, and he'll be +9. And that gives him double strike and trample.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack you with a 10-4 double striking trampler. That's an enchantment.
that?
Unfortunately, you can only do that on your turn.
Yeah, because I think I'm thinking of instance.
Yeah, next turn that's totally fair game.
I'll take the 10 then.
It'll
right?
be 20 because he'll hit you. He'll hit you twice. You do have to block here. So you can block and then regenerate, absorb one of the damage, and then go to your next turn at 1 life.
Okay. That's my best bet, so we'll do that.
Unfortunately, yes. So I'll put you at 1, and then all this stuff will resolve, and I will pass the turn to you. I've got no more mana as of that attack phase, actually. Yeah, a creature with double strike deals both first strike and combat damage. It's like they're striking it twice.
Yeah.
And then trample, of course, allows the damage to roll over the defense of your defending creature.
I know you're gonna have something in response.
You got to make them have it. I do only have one blue mana open.
I think it's like really my only bet here.
It is 100% the play that you are.
The issue.
Is necessary to make.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
No responses.
No responses.
No responses.
Okay.
You got them.
Doesn't really do much.
So this one's in your graveyard.
Yeah.
The first one.
What's this? Why is it?
And actually, you know what? It's not. It's on the field just sitting there chilling. I gave him protection from white, but it's an ability that this enchantment has that removes them. So this is on the field, actually.
Okay.
And then this one, I'm just placing him under that so we know he was exiled with that if at any point this gets broken.
And, I mean, I'll attack, but...
All right, I'll go to 11.
Pass.
And then I'm going to attempt to lightning bolt, targeting you.
Okay. Yeah.
Game 2?
Yep.
All right.
I had too much mana.
That's the worst. Give yourself a real good shuffle. That could have been a side effect of us not doing the sportsman-like cut at the beginning.
It's good. I'm gonna do one of these though, if that's okay.
You're all good. Take your time. I'm gonna sideboard real quick.
I did better than I thought I was going to.
You did great. Getting mana flooded is an unavoidable consequence of the ire of the magic gods sometimes. So.
I didn't know they had an app.
Oh yeah, they've got it set up pretty well for the streamer for the
How old are you?
stream.
If you
Me?
don't mind me asking. Yeah.
I'm 29. I've been playing since I was like 8.
Okay.
Off and on, of course. But
Yeah, no, I'm not judging you at all.
no, you're all good.
Yeah.
To answer your question from earlier, started playing back in like 97
Okay.
and played my first tournament I think in 2000.
Oh, okay.
So like I've been
So you played for a while before a tournament.
Yeah, I also like had a very tenuous grasp on the game
Okay.
at that first tournament, and like definitely got my butt kicked with like my cute little red-black deck, and learned a lot from a bunch of people that had been playing for a while, and like I would only say I've been a decent player for the last like few years, honestly.
Okay.
I got back into the game probably in like 2014, 2015, and I've been playing pretty steadily since then. More so in the past like year since we got Pauper started at this store.
Okay.
Because I like this format a lot.
Started it?
I didn't start it. I was one of the people that was coming out originally,
Okay,
being
yeah.
like, hey, does anyone around here play this format? Like, what's going on? But I like old cards because I've been playing for a long time, and this is a format where you get to play all your cool old cards.
I was actually wondering if the mana that you had were old.
They're new.
They're new. Okay, I was trying to figure out if they were old.
They're
or new.
super new. They came out like last year, the fancy full art lands.
I like them.
They're wild.
Yeah.
They're kind of expensive now, but I got lucky to get them right when they came out, and they weren't expensive at all. So you get to choose because you lost the first game if you'd like to be first or second. Once again, I would always
I'll go
advise going
first.
first. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
7. I'm gonna mulligan this hand.
Okay. Keep mine, I think. Yeah.
Sleeves are like super new. They're sliding all
Yeah,
over the
this-
place. I just had to re-sleeve this whole thing. All right, let's go to 6, 5, and 6. That's fine. 6. Let's scry that to the top. It's totally fine. All right, you're on the play. Yeah.
And pass turn.
And I'm going to play an island and a ponder. That's the one that lets
Yep,
me.
look at the top 3.
Cool. Put them back like that. Draw and pass. Yep, I remember him.
I'll attack with 1.
Right. 19. Pass.
Oh yeah, sorry, pass.
You're good. I'm going to play an island and pass the turn.
Okay, this may be a dumb question, and it's gonna reveal
You
one of
can-
my cards.
Yo, Will, you back there, man? You can call a judge if you have a rules question really quick so that you don't reveal your strategic plannings to me.
I mean, it's not like a big
Judge!
deal. I just need to know if I can use a certain. There's no mana at the top to tell me.
Ask the judge. You will end up
Okay.
revealing too much to me.
Okay.
We'll take a quick pause. I played an island and passed the turn. You haven't even untapped yet.
No.
You're all good. Judge! If you hold
Yeah.
that down real quick, I'm just going to...
I lost the first one.
Looking for a judge. Can't seem to find one. I just don't want to...
Can I use any mana to put him down?
No.
Oh, it was
One green.
okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
All right. Feel free, untap.
yes.
Go ahead.
Pass turn.
No attacks?
I can't decide. I was debating it.
Don't
I'll do 1.
All right.
Pass turn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do another ponder here.
I need cards like those.
Blue cards are better than not blue cards, in my opinion. Although this is a difficult ponder decision. I'm just gonna put them back like this. I'll draw off that ponder. I'm gonna play a Delver of Secrets.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a mountain as my land for turn. I'm gonna pass to you.
I'm gonna attack with both.
Okay.
No.
Well, as far as flanking goes, if I declare him as a blocker, before any damage gets assigned, that flanking ability will take effect. He'll get -1/-1 and die.
that's okay.
So I can't actually block with him. You just have a free attack here.
So I'll just attack with the 1.
Okay, we're at 17.
I'm sorry. I'm 100% defense.
You're all good. Passing after that?
Yeah.
Alright, on my upkeep, his ability will trigger. I'm going to reveal a mutagenic growth on the top of my library, and he's going to transform.
Okay.
So his ability is like at the beginning of my upkeep, so after I untap, I can look at the top card of my library. If it's an instant or sorcery, I reveal it to you, and he becomes a 3/2 flyer.
Okay.
So this is in my hand. He's on the board. I'm gonna play a land for turn. I'm going to attack in the air for 3.
Him and then regenerate.
Unfortunately, he does
No,
not have
Oak is
flying,
fine,
and this
yeah.
dude does, yeah.
Then I take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put you at 17. And then I'm going to pass the turn after that.
Okay. I'm gonna attack with both.
Okay. We have 15.
Pass.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to sacrifice my Evolving Wilds and you get a basic. I'm going to get a mountain.
See, I wouldn't be good at that deck because I'm not good at shuffling.
There's a lot of shuffling with this one for sure. If only there were some better tutor cards in Pauper, then we'd really be shuffling, but fortunately or unfortunately, there's not. Alright, you just want to cut me there.
Oh, yeah.
On tap, draw phase. I'm going to play a land for turn. I'm going to attack you in the air again. Show 14. And then I'm going to play another Mimic Cyclops.
Okay.
And pass. Yeah. I know what that one does.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with that card. I love it.
So.
So you look at the top 5, and then you can reveal as many of them as you would like that are creatures, and put those into your hand.
Am I supposed to reveal
You
it?
can reveal, yeah, you can as many as you want to. So if you've got like, say you're looking at 5,
Yeah.
but you only want like 2 of them, you can show 2. If you're looking at 5 and they're all 5 creatures, you can reveal all of them and you get all of them.
I'll
Just those 2. All right, and then those other ones will go on the bottom of your library. And that'll resolve and go into your graveyard.
He's 4 defense.
Although flanking would drop his power to 0, so you do feasibly have some good attacks here. It's up to you though. Once
Yeah.
again, I'm not going to pressure you into attacking
No,
if
I
you
know.
want to play defense.
I'll do it because I feel like either way you're going to attack me next turn, so might as well just go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to take 2 here. We're at 13 life.
Pass.
Untap. I'm going to draw. And right, I'm going to pay 2 life.
Okay.
targeting him with a mutagenic growth, so he'll get +3 and then an additional +2/+2. So he'll be a 6/6. And then I'll pay 2 more life, target him with another one of these. He'll get a trigger and then an additional +2/+2, so he's a 10/8. And then I'm gonna go to attacks with both of these creatures for 13.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast a Timir Battle Rage, targeting him. He'll be 14. You're taking 31 damage.
Yep, I'll take it. I'm dead.
Good games. This is a tough deck to play against for the first round of your first tournament?
Yes.
Don't want to assume.
Yes, it is. No, it's probably obvious.
This is a really hard deck to play against. It's not necessarily conventional the way it's like damage output
Yeah, it's
ramps up.
definitely different.
If you're
Taking life to give more.
yeah, like so the particular interaction is this card right here. Just wants me to cast a bunch of spells in a turn, and so like whether it's pump spells or draw spells or burn spells, all of these things will make him grow, and then once he's hit 4 power, he'll get double strike and trample, and it just allows it to like, okay, this dude's got 10 power, well now he's got a virtual 20, and it's almost like a one-shot. This little guy helps too, getting in some chip damage and making that combo turn easier. But this is like the closest thing to a combo deck in this format.
Did you build this deck yourself?
I built this version of it. It's like a known archetype that I have messed around with a little bit, and I have like mine might not look exactly the same as someone else's that you see, but it's very, very close. Like they call it Izzet Blitz, like I told Will. It's just like a blue-red aggro deck that wants to end the game very quickly.
It did end the game very quickly.
But like those Journey to Nowheres, that like where you weren't sure about it that turn, and you're like, I know that you're probably gonna respond to this, and I was like, I actually don't have any responses to that. Luckily, I drew the Lightning Bolt, but you can see where it's like, I might just get in like one good attack, and then you've developed a board with a bunch of regenerating vigilance creatures that I can't reasonably remove.
Yeah.
And unless I have some way of like pushing damage through or over them, which is difficult because I can't remove them.
Yeah.
Then if you can take away like my 1 or 2 guys and set up a board state that I have a hard time interacting with, this just folds completely. Like I was genuinely worried that I was just gonna lose that game and you would be at 1 life. And then I drew a Lightning Bolt, like very luckily, but there's definitely like ways to beat this. Anytime you see any of those creatures that have those like triggered abilities that make them grow larger, they've got a big target on their forehead, and like stick one of those Journey to Nowheres on them as soon as possible.
Okay.
No idea what to expect. I mean, you could turn one play like an island and an actual boat.
You're like, all right, whatever, dude. Like, what card? I mean, it's definitely not the deck I was playing last week.
Okay.
Trying not to my attempt at next leveling the meta went very poorly.
Which I also like. I don't think the.
Not seen any burn.
Yeah.
Not seen any burn players, so I'm glad I didn't go with that plan. High roll.
I will.
There we go.
You got it.
Nah, man. If we both get it,
You got it.
all right. I'll be on the play. 7.
Awkward. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it.
I'm also gonna keep this.
All right. Island. Preordained. Yeah, boat. And we'll top.
Okay.
Grab that and pass.
Yep.
There he is, my young son. I'm gonna go to 18 and probe you.
This thing could be anything. It's gonna be totally different next turn.
Ugh. I like to keep one going so we can refer back to it if we have any issues at any point. All right, then. I'll draw this. I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds.
Okay.
I'm going to preordain again.
Okay.
Top, draw, pass.
Okay.
Yep. You got it. Flipperooski.
I guess. Trace.
Taking 3.
Let's get probe once. Okay.
I'm gonna crack this on your turn.
There you go.
Cut me, bud. Draw for turn. Turn my land. Just gonna ponder here.
Okay.
Top, bottom,
Okay.
draw, and pass.
Brainstorm.
Yep.
Okay.
This gets so crazy when we both have this much information.
Yeah. This is awkward. I want both of these. Really, I kind of want all of them.
Well, remember it's not ponder, so
Yeah.
they're all in your hand. You can keep all of them and put stuff from your hand back if you want.
Yeah.
I make that same mistake all the time. Cam has to be like, remember, that's not ponder.
All right. So let's put that there. I don't need that.
Yeah.
I think the biggest question is whether I want get pro or counter spell. Counterspell is going to be very good this game. I think I need to cheat more. I think I need free counters.
Free counters are good. Foil's good.
Alright. And then I'm going to crack that.
Yeah, you could always shuffle bug it and just get that right back.
That's fair. And I let myself get probe, so...
Yeah. I'd say you've got a reasonable chance of drawing some more cards in this matchup. We're both just like Ponder, Preordained, Brainstorm, G-Probe. You've got a clock though. So I
Yeah.
think advantage bar, Mitch.
Alright, so untap.
Yep.
Draw. Let's start here.
Get to Battle Rage and a Mountain.
Draw.
Yep.
Come on.
Responses.
Go ahead.
Play Kiln Fiend.
It resolves.
I'm going to cast Maximize Velocity, targeting Kiln Fiend.
Okay.
I'm going to go, and actually he's +4. So he's currently a 4/3, 5/3, 5/3.
Yep.
I'm going to go to attacks.
Declare no blocks.
Okay.
Okay. No effects.
No effects.
A 5.
Yep. Put you at 11. And pass.
Let's go get an island. Upkeep.
Yep.
Never didn't have it.
Yeah. It's a 2-turn clock, folks. How many cards do you have in your hand besides those two? 2?
2.
4 all day. I'm just gonna daze that for good measure.
Okay.
Yep. Trigger.
Okay. You get in for 6.
Yep, I'll go to 6.
Let's cast a Ponder.
Alright.
I'm gonna shuffle.
game too. Just trying to think if I had any reasonable way of stitching together 11 damage if I drew, you know, a single creature with that
It
maximum.
has to be
velocity in
kiln.
my
Has to be
graveyard.
kiln fiend.
Yeah, and the unrevealed card in my hand was an additional battle rage, so I was like, I don't
Not
have,
gonna have enough mana.
didn't have quite the card velocity. Well, it's like reasonable that I could have a cantrip and then cantrip into multiple probes or mutagenic growths or something.
Right.
If I had like, if the unknown card in my hand wasn't a second battle
Right.
rage and was any
Yeah,
cantrip,
what was a cantrip or something? Then
yeah,
there's-
then there was a reasonable way of me killing you with exactly Kiln Fiend on top of my deck, but also
you have to. You only have to play. Yeah, because if you play kiln fiend, cantrip, battle rage, that's enough, and then you have.
well, no, I would have to maximize velocity it. So that's one
Or-
red down. I would have
Yeah.
to have exactly Kiln Fiend, maximize velocity, cantrip of some sort
You get it
into either Gataxian Probe, or Gataxian Probe mutagenic growth. It was like very specific set of circumstances that just did not exist.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have had mana for the. Fossils wasn't either.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough stuff. Interested in all of these cards. Sideboarding with this deck can be really, really difficult sometimes.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way with this deck as well.
There's just
Like,
so many moving pieces in it.
Yeah, like I don't want to trim cantrips and stuff.
That's a
and, like,
terrible idea.
And like also some depending on the matchup, like sometimes removal's bad, sometimes it's fine. Like, and it's like I also can't really. It's hard to trim on creatures because there's only so many threats in the deck.
Believe me, this is one of those ones where I'm like always kind of at a loss for exactly what to do. But we're gonna try it. I'm gonna play.
Alright. That's reasonable.
Let's see what we can do here.
Okay.
Going right back to the drawing board with that one.
Yeah.
You got game one.
That hand had no lands, 2 Gurmag Anglers, and 2 Gushes.
That seems totally
It's like-
reasonable.
This is a hand of Magic cards.
There's a definite cost to playing certain types of cards in your list where it's just like if you're going for maximum greed and like maximum high roll potential, you'll have some percentage of do nothing hands, and like this deck also.
Yeah.
What?
Any new provinces on our chat?
Sweet! Shout out any new province.
Any new province, your content is amazing.
Yeah, we love you.
That's so sick, dude.
Very sick. Alright, going to 6s.
Both mold, it's fine. Oh,
You're good. This is like,
Yeah, there's
I
like-
just re-sleeved that too, so it's just a big pile of sliding nonsense.
okay.
We're gonna keep it.
Yep.
We're gonna bottom that.
On top.
It doesn't matter where I put it. Alright, good to go.
Yep.
Evolving Wilds. Go get an island and pass them.
Get pro. Okay.
Bunch of stuff.
We're good in island and pass.
Cool. Wish I had a Gataxian probe in this deck.
What are the odds?
I may or may not have maxed out on my Gataxian probes. I've considered playing Peak in this deck. Like, that's how much I want to know what's
Like
going
when,
on
it, when,
behind
it,
the
when
curtain.
it's good to go.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, because like you're trying. Once you cast all your spells, like, and like
That's
go
it.
for the win, like.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Delver and pass. Missed my land drop, notably. Oh, responses. He's on the stack. Sorry.
It's really brutal if you drew a daze.
You got it.
If you played a land, I don't think I would have done that, but.
Alright, and I'm passing.
And it's probably still incorrect.
Nah, I mean, I don't know, man. Keeping the lone threat off the board is never a bad thing.
Hey Daniel, let's play EDH. Where are you? Daniel.
Basically, it's like.
Yep.
I'll wait till he gets out.
For turn.
No. wait, muscle slipper, second. Muscle slipper, counter. Muscle slipper, counter.
We're gonna float a blue.
Yep.
Gush.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I remember your deck. I forget you're actually. Here. You want to play the same one?
Go ahead.
That way you can get a little better with it.
Pass.
Someone said something about it.
Go.
I'm going to play a land for turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass here.
Brainstorm.
I'm just going to go ahead and dispel that.
Sure.
Yep.
I think you're gonna like my character a lot more. Which one's better? You're gonna like my character a lot more.
Go ahead.
I need it. Funnily enough, I can't find this.
I'm going to pay a blue and cast a Taxian Probe. Oh boy, does he have it, folks. Boy, does he have it. Alright, I'm going to pass here.
One.
Yeah, that's something. He might go all the way in this game.
Go.
Yep.
And I guess he might.
He might go all the way in this game.
Well, I took out opportunity for Iron Storm. Is that good? Draw 4 instant 6. Oh my god. By the way, do you like my new psychic power? How does Iron Storm and X spell flash back? You don't cast that.
Just gonna play Kiln Fiend here.
Okay.
And pass.
Upkeep.
Yep.
The other day I met you, you were like,
Get broke.
Additional Battle Rage.
Draw.
well, I was going to say, before you do, see if you can't change your outfit.
Well, gosh. Actually, that's fine.
Say that, and then 20 years later, you wish you
Yeah, that'll resolve.
Go ahead. Yeah, Swamp was actually like an absurdly good draw.
Yes. No, it was like he's gonna really be a whole sack of luck to have it right here, and boy did you ever. I'm gonna float 2 and gush, or at least attempt to.
You have no other. It's actually probably correct to dispel that.
And then I'm going to Echoing Truth over.
That's fine.
And I'm passing.
Go ahead.
Preordained. This actually, and pass. Yeah.
Four.
Yep, we had 10.
There you go.
Ponder here.
It's fine.
Put them all back like that. Draw off that.
Okay.
Pay one and play a Delver of my own and pass.
We're gonna end up turn attempt to stop over.
That'll resolve. Down to 6.
Go ahead.
Play this Nivik Cyclops and pass the turn. Are you gonna counter him on the stack or
That's a good question.
destroy him? He's on the stack. I have not yet passed the turn. I'm doing other things.
I'm gonna let him resolve.
Alright, he resolves.
End of turn.
Yep.
That's him to destroy.
Yeah, you got him.
Float one. Gush.
Yep.
Okay, go to my turn.
Yep.
Four. Under.
Yep.
Like that. Go ahead.
Good game.
Good game.
Oof. That's a rough one, man.
Apparently, you guys had a pretty well-known Pauper streamer watching y'all.
Yeah, any new province? Shouts out again, any new province? What's up?
Shout out in chat.
Cool.
He was like right there.
Yeah, sweet.
This is like the best card in black matchups. and it was all the way at the
It's like,
bottom.
yeah, it's a get you, like,
It can just do the thing all at once if you need to. It's pretty mana intensive though. It's hard to like get to those turns, especially. I barely saw any of my sideboard stuff, unfortunately.
yeah, I saw a lot of it, honestly. which
No, I
helps.
mean, the Gataxian probes back and forth is funny because we're both playing like this open face Magic game, where it's like
Yeah. And it's just like, well,
my only choice was to play into all those removal spells and just be like, all right, get them out of your hand. Like I know that you're just pondering into more.
yeah. I don't know.
This
It's,
is-
I'm
it's
only,
a
I'm
rough
only running.
matchup.
I'm only running that amount of them. I don't know.
Win only with like healing, token.
Any control, and also secret playing against Jeremy Tech. I always take out the daisies.
Use the last two in turn to get
They'll always be afraid of it. After you show them the first one, they'll play around it forever.
I do trim.
I'll put him back in game 3. I'll usually put him back in game 3, but
Typically
it's like
trim on them, but
it's also usually right to take him out on the draw. I don't know if it was correct to take him out on the play, but there's just like
Land, float 3. 1 on that guy, or 2 on that guy, and then 1 for a prayer.
I'll just respond to the preordained with a Galv Blast on the familiar.
Sure. We'll bottom both. Go ahead.
Red.
Yep, yep.
Good.
Same play. Floating 3, double white on that guy.
Yep.
Blue on that.
Okay.
We'll bottom both. Land for turn.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Prophetic Prisoner.
Mhm.
Combat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll block.
Pump it for 4.
Sure.
Good.
Impulsive research targeted myself.
Yep. Draw 2, discard this. You discard
Draw 3, discard 2 unless I discard a land. I'll discard planes, and then I'll say go.
Pay 2 life.
You got it, dog. That's okay.
Combat.
No blocks.
No effects.
Okay.
Good.
Take one. Blue. Land for turn.
Yep.
Discard a wall and pass.
Two.
No blocks.
Green 1. Good.
Land for turn.
Yep.
Hard cast a drifty boy.
Okay.
go to the end step. Discard a Drifty Boy. Go ahead.
Attack. Plus 4.
Sure. Actually, yeah, it's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good.
Drift.
Okay.
Go to the end step. You discard double explore.
Attack.
No blocks.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Floating red, red, green, black, red. So 3 red, green, black. Second is 11.
Oh, snap them.
Respond and fling him at
Yep.
It's really annoying. I got 4 of these cards and I have 1 miscut. Like Bolt of Whispers, and every time I see it, I'm just like, triggered.
Yeah, we'll try that later.
That deck's so sweet. It's funny too, because like that deck's so huge and like Pauper meta is like everywhere, but like you're the only one that plays it here.
Yeah, so far, yeah. It sort of feels like every time I play a deck here.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like we don't have like a consistent like Moros Monarch player besides you, and like I don't know, we don't have like any consistent Tron players. We're Delver. Like I'll play Delver every now and
Mitchell's playing Delver.
Oh yeah,
Last few weeks, yeah.
Blue black, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I think Soden was playing either blue black or mono blue last time I saw him.
He has blue black. He's got the gas. Good old Delver. Like I want to play the mono blue version, but I'm like, this should just be playing like blue red or blue black.
Yeah, right.
Probably blue black. I think like blue red is the worst one, even though it has like bolt and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. It doesn't get the mileage out of foil that the other ones do.
Yeah. Mono blue is just like value town. Like you have all these good spells, and you're just like, I'm gonna play a little fairy guy. I'm gonna play another one. Guess what? He's gonna draw me a card.
I want to see more fairy duelists.
And
I
I'm
think
a-
that card's really good.
I want to put those in mine so I can like make my spell starters better.
Yes, make spell starter better. Just completely like cuck a Delver. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, get out of here.
Like I really want to cut the. I play 2 augurs in my list. I want to cut those for the duelists. It's kind of like 2 more fairies, and they can win you races, and they have like sweet tempo.
I'll go first this time.
I'll keep. Fairy Duelist is like the truth. I think that card's like too good not to see play. And you can just like trade your Delver for their Delver.
Yeah, true.
And it's like, ha, gotcha.
This is terrible. I'll keep it. Scribe to the bottom.
Furnace 2 life full scourge. Good.
Go ahead.
Whenever he has like a Grissix colored spell, right?
Yep. Yeah, no blocks.
Next turn. Prophetic Prison.
Sure.
Frogman. Good.
Gain 1.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Attack for 7.
Block 2 of them.
1, 2, 3, game 1.
Yep.
Good.
Those 2 dudes, you're gonna hate those 2 dudes. After about 4 rounds of this week. Still on the first one? Somehow I
Yep.
Good.
Take it off.
Take 5.
Okay.
Good.
What's the research?
Okay.
Target myself?
Yeah.
Compulsive research. And Ghostly Flicker. Land pass.
Turn the drum.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for the doodles.
Here. Here. One card in here?
One card.
No other blocks.
Okay. Just 5.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay.
You didn't gain a life off your compulsive research.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You got the cut.
Float of colors. Land for turn.
Yep.
Cycle.
So much value.
You know me, dog.
You are just like the value town guy.
Might not win, but I'll do a bunch of stuff on my turn.
Yeah.
Stoneworm?
Okay.
Go ahead. fling.
Good.
Oh, yay! Land for turn.
Yep.
Pneumonic wall.
Okay.
Ghostly Flicker.
Okay.
Attempt to cast Ghostly Flicker.
Okay.
Target here.
Okay.
So I'll gain 2. Get this back. This will go to the yard. I'll say go.
Good.
Fruiting.
Okay.
We'll keep them both on top.
Okay.
Attempt to Ghostly Flicker. Here.
Okay.
And we'll evoke a Mole Drifter.
Okay.
Land for turn.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
In step of your turn, I'll Ghostly Flicker.
Okay.
These 2. Draw for 2. Hardcast Mole Drifter.
Oh, no, I haven't.
We'll evoke a Mole Drifter.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
In step. We'll cycle and action points.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Draw for turn. Attempt to cast Ghostly Flicker.
Okay.
Wall Stone here. Land for turn. We'll cast Pulse Mars.
Okay.
Back Drifty Boy. We already flickered this turn, so we'll hardcast Drifty Boy. 2 in the air. Go ahead.
See. I was like, I can draw a fling, but he probably just has a negate. at 26 was like how the amount I could kill you at with my board.
Right.
So anything past that, I'm just like, okay, I'm dead. It's like, gotta draw it and just hope it doesn't have a counter spell.
Always do, man. Always do.
It's pretty wild.
Right.
Turn for me though. I was like, pop, pop, pop. That's like the hopeful payoff of this deck is just have those hands like
Oh, yeah.
as often as possible. Streamers are so confused. Like, oh, they're both baby blue. What? Who's winning? They can't tell who's casting what.
Oh boy.
Good turnout tonight, though.
Mm-hmm. No, we got 15, 16?
Something like that. Without the McCormick's, too.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, Skip brought 3 with him, but still.
He's a good man. That's
Yeah.
why.
So many people.
The time is 25.
No, we got plenty of time.
Speak for yourself.
Alright, man. Good luck.
Good luck to you as well, my dude. You gonna be on the play?
Yeah.
I'll keep this one.
No. No.
Not what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Man, your boy needs a Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. You know what?
Bah. That's the one I needed.
Right, probably. Hopefully it's the one you didn't need. Hopefully it's like a land or something. Somehow it's a non-artifact land.
I just want to see what it was. Not bad. I'll keep this.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pay 2 levels.
Yep.
Good.
Go ahead.
1.
I'll take one. Uh-oh.
Go.
Politicos.
So much value. Good.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yeah, am I dead? Actually, I'm gonna discard. I gotta discard a card.
You are not dead.
We'll discard a 30. Oh, now I'm dead. Okay.
Good.
Go ahead. No blocks.
Okay. Just the 6. Good.
Float a white. discard a.
I guess in response to cleanup. Sure, God bless you.
Yeah.
And then you done with your cleanup?
Yep.
Prophetic Prism.
No blocks.
Second. Okay. Good.
Five.
Yep.
One of them, we're gonna hydra that guy.
This?
Mm-hmm. And then last four, Stoneheart.
Okay.
Good.
Blast you. Good.
Float a white.
Good.
Fruiting.
Yep.
Back like that. Draw one.
One dude's putting in some work. All I need is one place. All I need is one place.
Good.
Oh, because you can't target.
Good.
Got the blast.
Good.
This is later. Floating green, breeding.
Okay.
Good.
Terminate stone.
Good game, man.
God.
Yeah, it's like, I need one more turn.
Yeah.
I need one more turn and I got it. Oh, man. Let's see, what did I bring in?
Yeah, I just brought in 4 of those and a terminate.
Oh,
Alright. Cut me that gas, Mitchell. Right there, that's it. This card?
Yep.
Just save it for last.
Really put the hand together, didn't it? Really made it a 6-card hand.
Yeah. I'll try it.
Alright.
Great Furnace, Spring Lift Round, pass.
Okay.
This is the only card you don't expect.
Okay.
Pay 2 life.
Yep.
Good. Double trigger. You can go back.
I was like, as soon as you said it too, I was like, and I was gonna notice it in a second when I went to combat, and I was like, I hate myself
No, I'm not gonna.
and everything that I stand for.
I'm not gonna stickle you on it.
Alright, got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. With the evolving one, it's value.
Right? Seems decent. Like that. Go ahead. So close. Yeah. That's fine.
Comment. 4 damage.
Oh.
+4, +4.
Alright. Hang on. I'm at 17.
But you're at 18 because you only take 1 damage off the probe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. +4.
Yes.
You tapped.
For the green.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Oh wait. Now we'll crack it.
Okay. So I know it there from the ponder. Snow cover just for giggles.
No, so I can play Izzet.
Huh?
So I can transfer. The swamps are unnecessary, but there's 2 swamps. Might as well. Come in. We're gonna go ahead and do this while you can't fling.
Remember the fake power that you had? Converted it to oh yeah, I know. It's like that.
Go ahead. Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Brainstorm.
Okay. Oh my god. We're playing Legacy, guys.
I know, right? Sometimes it just feels like you're cheating.
Yeah, right?
Alright. Nonsense. I shuffled you away. What are you doing?
Scrybug.
Moto.
Okay.
Trace.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, the box.
Good.
Great. Go ahead.
God bless you.
Yep.
Good.
Or 3. Go ahead. Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Keep you guessing.
Go ahead. Here. Yep. Here.
Deals 1 negative
I will float a red.
Okay.
And I will attempt to fling my Mirror Enforcer right there. Yep. Good.
Basically uncycle.
This close. If you haven't noticed, I always play around days.
I mean, you should.
I hate
when you
getting-
when you can, like.
I hate getting blown out by days. That was almost it though. Ugh. If it wasn't a foil, it had to be the foil.
Yeah. Which I don't think I counterspell that there unless I have it. I guess maybe you just hope you don't do it. Hope
Yeah.
you're scared. Like, because like I really can't let you resolve that either.
Yeah.
Drop a turn.
This game has just gotten way too long for me to like win how I want to.
Is there any reason? I guess I don't have to. The clock's the same. We're gonna play fish.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's free. Or 1, rather. And we're gonna ponder.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tail blast off the top.
Block it.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, my opening 7 was 3 lands, Prophetic Prism, triple tog. I was like, oh god. No
Would
thanks.
have got there.
Yeah, right. Sack the tog to the tog, the secret sack.
Is he an artifact?
No. He is not. Yeah, I have so many cards I want to bring in against you.
bringing like 30, so. Yeah, seems good. It's not 30, but.
I guess that's it. I tasted it. I tasted it.
So close.
Because I was like, it's the moment. This is it. I got it. And then I was like, oh yeah, foil's a card.
Yeah, it's a fair Magic card, don't.
So I was like, I can pay for the days? What's he gonna do? And I was like, oh yeah, that card that like broke Delver decks wide open.
But that were already like absurdly good.
I knew like going into this match, like I was playing you or Adam, and I was like, both of those are pretty rough matchups for me.
That's true.
His is better than this one.
Yeah.
Because you have pressure with disruption.
Right. Well, I beat Adam for the first time, so I'm pretty good.
Yay! Ever or just in Pauper?
Ever.
Really?
Every format.
Oh man.
I've lost to him in draft. I've
Tonight's
lost
your
to
night.
him Pauper.
So it's
Lost to
concede
him modern, standard, like doesn't every single format.
Tiny Leaders, Commander, Pendragon, Brawl.
Haven't played him in any of those, but
Bet he beat me.
probably.
He's a really good Magic player. Dude, like, he's always the one that I'm just like, man, if I beat him, like, I don't care how I do the rest of the night. I feel good.
Yeah. It's just like.
Alright. Give me that perfect 7 this time. I hope not.
I don't know if I beat your perfect 7 to be honest.
My perfect 7 is turn 1 Mirror Enforcer, so.
Probably can't.
I will try this. Yeah. Yeah.
Out of curiosity. Okay. Good job, Mitchell.
I'm so proud of you. That or communities. Did you play on Friday or you play standard?
I played standard.
You play for this Friday? I'm off this Friday. You should totally play Pauper.
I'm probably gonna play standard.
What? You can't play Pauper more than once a week?
Yeah, get burned out.
Too much Delver, man. I'm just whipping butt too much.
Just I'm really good at like going 3-1 in every format, so
It's like my thing.
okay. Okay. Alright, whatever. Scry. No.
Ready?
Yep.
2 life.
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
1.
Yep.
2 life.
Crack that. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Resolves.
You gonna foil it? No? Okay.
Go ahead.
Fire bullets.
Okay. Yep.
Go ahead.
Two.
Yep. Okay. I guess I technically gotta wait for pump spells.
Caribs.
Yeah.
Good.
That many creatures.
Go ahead.
Six.
We're gonna jump forward.
Yep. Good.
Brainstorm.
Yep.
Legacy. You're looking pretty bad.
Terrible. Is it a go for the throat that's not Pauper legal?
Alright. Crack.
Uh-oh. He's going for the double legacy brainstorm.
I mean,
Hey, no judgment. I'm just jealous.
go ahead.
Dress.
Oh, we are gonna brainstorm in response.
Okay. Tuck the goodies. This is actually legacy. Except this would be a couple of therapy.
Oh no, what are the guns?
Here. Come on.
Yeah, I gotta take it. Makes that 8.
Yeah.
Gets me at 5. Yeah, you got a cards?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Well, I don't think I can attack right now. gas.
I mean, you've gathered enough cantrips to make it gas, so I believe in you. You already have a gush in hand with 2 Gurmags, so
Could be anything.
seems pretty good.
Yeah. I think we're gonna leave all of that.
No.
Draw.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Gush and something. Gas on top. But I don't win this game if I don't do this. Good. I'll respond to that.
Okay.
Trigger, I guess. I guess I wouldn't have seen it technically. I guess it's still an upkeep.
So upkeep.
4 draw.
Yep. So upkeep reveal.
Last year.
It's 4.
Yep.
We're gonna float 2. And gush.
Yep.
And then draw the other card. And then before draw step, I'm gonna go ahead and crack both of these.
Okay.
It's just
So this is going.
this will flip. Just try and get some lands out of my deck.
That was exactly what I wanted to draw there too. I was like, ugh. That's the problem with not playing blue in this deck, is not having thought casts.
Yeah, you just like run out of gas at some point, and then.
But I'm also trying to have like turn 2 mirror
Alright,
forcers.
so draw. Could be anything. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what. You did all that damage you gave that one.
Another grenade.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can wait. Go ahead.
Tag there it is.
I got a 1. Yeah, got a 1.
Gain 2. Good. God bless. That was honestly probably a terrible misplay. Should have waited. But I don't think I'm gonna win this matchup anyways.
Still 5. Still 5. Alright. Combat.
11.
Yeah.
Tap. Okay. Good. Gotta play the mind games.
And I kind of have to. Like, only way I like realistically lose from here. I feel like upkeep.
Okay.
Alright. Is there a card I lose to? I don't think so. There's not really. Team.
Pyroblast, Acre Mega. Come on, it's just gonna resolve and fizzle. Abzan. I wish I had known I was gonna draw that next, because I think I could have won the Mirror Nettle. Oh well. Still 3-1, I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, no, 3-1's good.
Yeah, I had a lot of cards I want to bring in. I think I missequenced that, like, kill turn, because I was just like, oh, it's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
Like,
I really don't think I could have won that game at all.
If you
though.
Galvblast on the turn before, like before I draw the when I revealed that and was able to gush and cast the one to stop you from doing 4, because I wouldn't have been able to stop the Ornithopter on the following turn.
That's what I brought in.
Yeah.
I just trim the fat. And this is bad because, like, you know, you got counter spells.
Yeah. I'm always
And this,
iffy on
this card. It's a cranial plate and sorcery. Pretty good.
I'm always iffy on whether or not people are going to bring in Graveyard Hate, because like it stops fast Gurmags. It really just stops me from casting Gurmag, because like I'm not casting Gurmag fairly.
That's like the whole thing. Like, because I was like I wanted to bring in like the playset of these, but like this can't kill Gurmag. Like if I draw it late, it's like I really just want like a couple. And I brought, you know, the Duresses in because I feel like I'm more relevant, where I can just like take stuff. I was like
Right.
Lightnings, but that's really mana aggressive against a deck that has a bunch of counter spells.
Yeah.
So, eh. And I got the spicy one of Terminate I almost brought in.
Terminate's good. I mean, you might have a hard time casting it sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, like, I typically don't just because like, you have so much like mana fixing
Right, like Spring Leaf Drum and stuff.
and Prophetic Prism and all that stuff. But, oh, wait.
There it is.
Yeah. Chat's probably like,
I did trim on days.
huh?
I did trim dazes. I didn't cut all of them because there's like a chance you don't have to play around it.
Yeah.
Or you can't afford to play around it at some point.
Yeah. I will like,
It also enables
Always
foil
play.
at times, which is kind of like,
yeah. That's like its best interactions where you're just like, days, and they're like, ha, pay one. You're like, okay, now for it.
it's really great when you like pick up your only land with days and then discard it to foil. And then
They're just like, oh my god, the balls. Like, that's all I need?
and then you die to a million elves. It's like, yeah.
Oops. And that's that.
Makes my second Pauper 4-0.
If you liked what you've seen, consider giving us a follow so you'll know the next time we go live. Connect with us on our Facebook and Twitter. Links are located down below. And check out our website, capefeargames.com, for all your gaming needs. Until next time, thanks for watching.